The morning sun stretched long shadows across the concrete courtyard of Bravo Station, one of the most challenging outposts on the frontier. Sergeant Mike Reynolds stood with his squad, watching a transport vehicle churn through the dusty terrain. The men exchanged smirks, muttering about the latest fresh recruit. "Another one won't last a week," Corporal Jake Stevens spat into the dirt. The transport rolled to a stop. The driver stepped out and opened the rear door. What emerged caught everyone off guard. Instead of the nervous young recruit they expected, a woman stepped out with confidence. She looked to be in her mid-20s, with short brown hair neatly tied back and sharp green eyes scanning the area. Her military fatigues were pristine, boots polished, a soldier who hadn't yet faced the harsh realities of frontier duty. A single duffel hung over her shoulder, her posture straight, disciplined, and commanding. "Great," whispered Private Tommy Chen. "Now we have to babysit someone who probably can't handle a real weapon." The woman approached, meeting each of their eyes directly. There was a quiet intensity about her that made a few soldiers shift uneasily. Most recruits arrived at Bravo Station visibly nervous, aware of its reputation for breaking people. "Looking for Sergeant Reynolds," she said, voice clear and steady. Mike stepped forward, chest slightly puffed. He had led this squad for 3 years, seen dozens of recruits come and go, some lasted months, others barely made it through a patrol. "That would be me," he replied, sizing her up. "You must be our new addition." "Name?" "Parker," she said simply. "Just Parker," Jake interjected with a smirk. "No first name, or one of those mysterious types." Parker's look could freeze water. "Parker will do for now." The squad gathered, curious. There was something different about her, though they couldn't pinpoint what. "Listen, Parker," Private Rodriguez said cautiously, "this isn't some training camp. This is Bravo Station. We see real action. You sure you're ready?" Her lips curved slightly, but it didn't reach her eyes. "I think I can manage." Mike crossed his arms. "Can you now? Where did you serve before this assignment?" "Various places," she replied vaguely. Mike's irritation grew. New recruits usually bragged about training or assignments. Her evasiveness felt like arrogance, or hiding inexperience. "Various places, huh? Let me guess, pushing papers at some safe base, biggest danger a paper cut," he said mockingly. The men chuckled. Tommy added, "Bet she's never seen real combat." "Wait until her first patrol," Jake said. 2 days, then she'll be crying for a safe transfer." Parker said nothing, quietly observing the base, defensive positions, equipment storage, readiness of the personnel. Her classified courage was evident, though they couldn't yet understand it. "Where did you complete basic training?" Rodriguez asked. "The usual places," Parker said. Mike had heard enough. "Look, Parker, around here we work as a team. No secrets, no mystery acts. You'll need to prove yourself like everyone else." "I understand completely," she replied calmly. "Tomorrow morning, you're out on patrol with us," Mike said. "We'll see what kind of soldier you really are." Her smile finally reached her eyes. "I'm looking forward to it." Rodriguez led her to the barracks while the rest of the squad discussed the newcomer. "She's too calm," Jake noted. "New recruits are supposed to be nervous." "Maybe she's just good at hiding it," Tommy suggested. "Or overconfident, thinking military life is easy," Mike added. The next morning, Parker was ready when Rodriguez arrived. She had spent the night listening to the base, learning guard rhythms and security protocols. At the patrol briefing, Mike outlined the route, Sectors 7 through 12, with Sector 9 noted for possible enemy movement. Parker studied the map and raised a hand. "The approach to Sector 9 seems vulnerable. Wouldn't it be better to take the elevated path through Sector 8 first, then approach from the north?" The room went silent. Mike bristled. "I've been planning patrols for 3 years. Your job is to follow orders, not second guess." "Of course," Parker replied simply, though her expression suggested otherwise. The patrol moved out, Parker in the middle of the formation. She carried herself with fluid efficiency. "She keeps up well," Rodriguez whispered to Tommy. "Don't get impressed yet. Wait until trouble hits," Tommy said. In Sector 9, Jake spotted movement through binoculars. The squad took cover. "Multiple hostiles, 400 meters northeast," he whispered. Mike assessed the situation: 6 armed individuals, possibly setting up an ambush. Too many for a direct engagement, Mike decided. Parker observed silently. They're setting up an ambush for someone else. Mike realized another squad could be in danger. Delta Squad was scheduled through Sector 11 in 30 minutes. We could try to radio them, Jake suggested. They're monitoring communications, Parker countered. Radio traffic would be intercepted. Then what? Mike asked. The ridge line, Parker said. It gives a clear line of fire while providing cover. The squad moved through a subtle depression Parker had identified, keeping low and quiet. She navigated uneven ground with instinctive precision. Halfway to the ridge, she halted, spotting a lone enemy guard with a clear view of their path. She gestured Jake up. Can you take him quietly? It's a difficult shot, Jake admitted. Wait here, she said, slipping out of the depression, moving unseen, and neutralizing the guard. Signal. Route clear. The squad reached the ridge with clear sightlines. Parker immediately identified priority targets. Delta Squad was 5 minutes out. Mike, impressed, prepared to execute. Parker's planning was precise: command element first, then communications, then flanks. The engagement was swift. Parker's shots were precise. Jake and Rodriguez hit flanking positions. Tommy provided covering fire. In under 30 seconds, the ambush was neutralized. Clear, Jake reported. Back at the base, Captain Williams debriefed them. Your actions prevented serious loss of personnel and equipment. Parker's expertise was now undeniable. Mike asked where she had served. Various special operations units. Nothing standard, she replied. Her calm confidence, tactical analysis, and flawless execution explained why she had seemed so different. Her classified courage had been quietly guiding every decision. Days later, Parker continued demonstrating exceptional tactical insight, advising on reconnaissance, patrol planning, and defensive positions. Captain Williams recognized her influence and assigned her as tactical coordinator for an imminent large-scale assault. Parker proposed preemptive strikes, tactical deception, and strategic positioning, exploiting enemy coordination weaknesses. Her plan was executed flawlessly, transforming Bravo Station into a trap. When the enemy attacked, they fell exactly into her prepared zones. Crossfires, concealed positions, and Phase 2 contingencies decimated the assault. Within 2 hours, the attack was over, Bravo Station secure, casualties minimal. Captain Williams called her in. Your background, this level of expertise isn't standard training. Parker remained silent. You're not just Parker, he revealed. Colonel Sarah Parker, Strategic Operations Command, multiple decorations for tactical excellence. Her presence at Bravo Station had been deliberate, to assess defenses and prepare for this attack while maintaining operational security. Her classified courage had saved countless lives. When the squad learned the truth, embarrassment and admiration swept through them. Mike realized they had questioned the tactical judgment of one of the military's top strategic planners. Parker's brief tenure had transformed Bravo Station's operational efficiency and left a lasting lesson. Assumptions about new team members can be dangerously misleading, and true leadership and expertise often reveal themselves under pressure. Classified courage is often quiet, invisible, and revealed only when the moment demands it.